Right, Friday, here with the Gaffer, Wet Silverlands. Gaffer, lots of excitement about the FA Cup around. However, it's back to league action tomorrow, Darlington, off the back of a very good win against Fowl in the FA Cup themselves. How are we seeing tomorrow?
Yeah, just got to get back to the nitty gritty of the league now. That's our bread and butter. It's great that we beat Marine, and great to be on a good cup run. But we just got to get back to it now, where we've got to concentrate on Darlington and picking up points. In the league, we've watched them on Tuesday night. They had a good win themselves. So it it it's a game that I've prepped the boys for. Obviously, we're going to go through some final details today. So yeah, we're ready and raring to go.
Great stuff. And again, it's getting to the stage of the season now where we're a few games in, there's a few little knocks and niggles and stuff like that. You want to talk us through how we're looking, how the treatment room is?
Yeah, pretty much empty. The only one we've got in there currently is Sammy Robinson, who's probably a couple of weeks away with his hamstring injury. So lots of headaches for me to have. But like I said all along, it's headaches that I want to have. To have a fully fit, full time squad is going to be beneficial to each individual player, but us as a squad.
And just touching on that, really, as a gaffer, do you get a knock on the door in the week, asking people, why am I not starting? And does that aid for a great training through the week and people pushing each other and getting the top standards you can get to put that 11 out on a Saturday?
Yeah, we do get knocks on the door, which I completely understand. And to be honest with you, Chris, I actually want them to come knock on the door because which tells me they're a group of players, who want to play for the football club, who want to play for us as a management team, who want to play for themselves. So yes, I want them to come knock on my door, and yes, they're all of them are very understanding of the role they play in the squad. I laid it out June 30th pre-season when we came in that it was never going to be an 11-man job. It was always going to be a full squad. And I think if you look at the contributions everyone's made so far this season, it's been vitally important with injuries and suspensions and international breaks that we need the whole squad all together.
Absolutely, and is it a case of sometimes it's horses for courses in football? You look at our say forward line. We've got a range of different forwards we can put on. Same with midfield, same with defence. If you feel like confident now, you've got the right players to, if you want to change the shape or the system or the personnel at any point.
Yeah, prime example. The last few weeks, we've obviously gone with the two Lukes either side of Oliver Greaves with Ty Sodges on the middle, and Ty suspended. We bring Callum Ebanks in, and standards don't change. We take Luke Hall off and bring Ryan McLean on, and standards don't change. So yes, we've got an idea of a starting 11 for any game, but then every game's different. So we'll look at the opposition first and foremost. We look at ourselves, the injuries, everything plays a big part into our team selection. The lads know the team nice and early in the week, so everyone's prepped and ready to go.
Good stuff. And it feels like a while since we've been at home, but it's not been that long. You probably won't agree with this, but it's proper football weather tomorrow, wet, windy, cold, proper non-league football watching weather. Should be a few here. I mean, excitement building around the town with the FA Cup. I'm sure you want this railway we're in now packed and bouncing and getting behind the lads.
Yeah, again, last week away at Marine, it was fantastic. I think the one club ethos that we have, you see our boys in with the away fans, and the away fans being allowed for the whole 90 minutes plus. So we need everybody. I agree with the wet part of it, Chris, but the windy side of it I can do without. So if the pitch is nice and zippy, it's conducive to a good game of football. So I'll take the Silverlands rain, not just the wind.
Great stuff. And all focus is on Darlington, of course it is, but we will just touch on the FA Cup. Draw Monday, Runcorn away. Obviously, it's going to be tricky. You get to this round. No one gets to this round of the FA Cup and doesn't deserve it. I'm sure plans are in place just looking at that, but where are we at with that one?
Yeah, look, we've got to deal with Darlington first and foremost. We did go and watch Ashton and Runcorn on Tuesday night. We'll have Runcorn watched again. But our sole focus is on Darlington now. Yes, I agree that it's a massive game for both clubs. I think Runcorn, it's the first time in the history of the football club they've been this far in the cup. But for me as a manager, I want to go as far as I can, and my players want to go as far as they can. And I don't care who we play, whether it be home and away. We'll give 100%.
Good stuff, Gav. Catch you tomorrow.